Security above all else. Has to be first. Has to be.
Trump warned allies they'd be left to defend themselves if they don't pay their fair share.
Meantime, Trump's foreign policy address in Washington brought out dozens of protesters.
Donald Trump, go away!
While Donald Trump discusses foreign policy inside, protesters like Stephen Miles have gathered outside.
These are the kinds of ideas that it's not about an election. These are dangerous. They really are the kinds of ideas that make America unsafe. And so whenever you hear these ideas, it's important to stand up and counter them.
Miles says even before the Republican nominee is selected, he felt it was important to object to Trump's foreign policy ideas, in particular his rhetoric on torture and on Muslim immigration. Lana Zach, ABC News, Washington.
6 News Time 408, a San Francisco home that became famous in an 80s sitcom is becoming quite a tourist attraction.
Oh, that house, the one belonging to the Tanners that we saw in the 80s and 90s, and now in the Full House reboot, Fuller House.
Whatever happens, predictability.
Now that Netflix has redone the show, crowds are showing up, taking pictures in front of the house again. Barry Risley lives in the neighborhood and says, oh yeah, it gets annoying.
I usually open the garage door and they ignore it, and then I go out and say, watch out, crazy lady backing out.
He says as many as 100 people will come by on a single day. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Coming up in 30 seconds, we'll get the latest from the streets and see where gas prices are headed tonight.
680 News Time 409.
This is 680 News.
Bring the beauty of Algonquin granite into your backyard. There's nothing finer than the natural patterns and colors of 100% granite river rock from Maynooth Natural Granite. From pea gravel to boulders, it's ideal for gardens, water features, or ground cover. Plus, the beauty of granite lasts all 4 seasons. Experience the convenience and timeless Algonquin beauty of Maynooth Natural Granite. Available at Harper's Garden Center. For a full line of dealers, visit MaynoothGranite.com.
City streets westbound Lawrence from Milton Hall to Wanless, west of Bayview. It's blocked with a collision. Northbound Dufferin north of Finch blocked because of a fire investigation. Now the 680 News gas price update. Enpro predicts the price of gas will increase 2 cents at midnight to about $1.06 at most GTA stations.
680 News Time 410.
Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. A home isn't just a 3-car garage and the latest kitchen gadgets. It's where you live. That's why Fremont Homes invites you to the final phase of Renaissance Towns, surrounded by convenience, culture, and nature. Visit us today at Major Mackenzie Drive and Weston Road. Consider yourself at home. So visit FremontHomes.com and consider yourself at home.
Smokey Robinson, live for one night only. Friday, August 19th, Casino Rama Resort. Smokey. Tickets are on sale now. Go to Ticketmaster.ca. Patrons must be 19 years of age or older. Casino Rama Resort. Welcome to the great indoors. The new Smokey Robinson and Friends CD is available now.
680 News Time 411.
680 News traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Carrie.
This report is brought to you by Northwest Lexus. Well, an update on these shoes. They are actually now northbound on the 404 north of Major Mackenzie. Earlier reports, multiple ones saying north 400 north of Major Mackenzie, but looks like from the delays, it is the northbound 404 north of Major Mackenzie in the left lane. So possibly MTO on the scene picking them up. It's jammed solid now from approaching Steeles to north of Major Mackenzie. Already delays northbound DVP from Girard to north of Lawrence. Westbound 401, the ramp to Morningside, that's blocked because of a rollover. Also, the northbound Morningside ramp to West 401 is shut down. And then you'll find delays eastbound on the 401 from Winston Churchill to Mavis. Slow going south of Pearson to Young in the Express. Busy east of Kipling to Bathurst in the Collectors. The delay Bayview to Leslie in the Collectors. And then into the Durham region, it's heavy east 401 from White's, alternately Express and Collectors to east of Salem. Southbound 400, a lineup on the ramp to Finch, then jammed from Finch to the West 401 ramp. Southbound 404 Don Valley Parkway, that's slow-going Van Horn to Shepherd and the Collectors onto the 401 ramps. Westbound QEW, new problems west of the 427, lane 4 from the left is blocked there, all because of a stalled vehicle. Eastbound QEW problems east of Southdown, they've cleared, but it's still heavily backed up from Winston Churchill. 9th line in Burnham-Thorpe, that whole intersection and area is still closed off for a collision investigation, as is westbound Lawrence, shut down west of Bayview for another collision. The Northwest Lexus F Sport event is on now. Receive F Sport credits of up to $5,000. Northwest Lexus, part of the Policaro Automotive family. Visit northwestlexus.com. And now with the forecast, meteorologist Harold Hossein.
Well, we'll have a clear sky tonight with a low of -1, and tomorrow sunshine, a few clouds, but a gusty east wind off the lake holding us to a high of only 8. On Friday, we should see some morning cloud, then sunshine, a brisk east wind, and a high of 13. Right now, it's cloudy. The wind from the south-southeast, 22 kilometers an hour. 9 degrees at Pearson Airport, 7 at 680 News, going down to an overnight low of -1.
680 News Time, 4:13.
Now, the BMO Wealth Management Market Minute. Here's Richard Southern.
Well, we'll start with Facebook, James. The company just reporting first quarter earnings, and my goodness, way ahead of what analysts were expecting. First quarter earnings per share, 77 cents on revenue of $5.4 billion. Again, well ahead of the street's estimates. The company adding monthly active users in a big way. It now has 1.65 billion of them. This is the tech name right now, the momentum name. Facebook stock up 6% after hours. Of course, last night, Apple, with the top and bottom line missed. That stock fell 6.4%. Here are the closing numbers. The TSX up 78 points, 13,887. The Dow up 51 at 18,041. The NASDAQ fell 25. Oil at its highest close since last November, $45.33 the barrel. Gold up to $1,250, and the Canadian dollar a little changed, 79.26 cents U.S. at the Business Center. I'm Richard Southern.
Life is full of changes. At BMO Wealth Management, we can help you turn change into opportunity. Learn more at bmo.com/wealth.
Just how well equipped is the Volvo XC60 Special Edition compared to the competition? Imagine this is the Volvo XC60 Special Edition. This is the competition. Volvo XC60 Special Edition. Competition. Volvo XC60 Special Edition. Competition. Lease the remarkably equipped Volvo XC60 Special Edition from $568 at 0.5% for 39 months. Offer ends May 2nd. Visit your local GTA Volvo retailer or volvocars.ca.
Betty, how are you feeling? We've missed you on our walks.
Much better. I went to Shoppers Home Healthcare and got myself a cane, an ankle support, and I even got Shoppers Optimum points. Thanks to their expert service, I won't be missing any more of our walks. Now, let's see if you can keep up.
At Shoppers Home Healthcare, we specialize in products and services to enhance your comfort and well-being, so you can say yes to staying active and independent. Visit us at shoppershomehealthcare.ca or come in store today.
This is On News Radio, 680 News. Sunny skies in downtown Toronto and 7 degrees. Good afternoon from the 680 News Broadcast Center. I'm James Monroe.
I'm Marlene Oliver. Here's what's making news this hour.
We're still recovering after the big Raptor win yesterday, but the Jays are back at it tonight in danger of being swept by the White Sox. And don't forget the NHL Draft Lottery is coming up on the weekend. We're hearing from battle-hardened Toronto sports fans on how they are coping these days. And Republican frontrunner Donald Trump in Washington today making a major U.S. foreign policy speech.
We were laughed at all over the world, as we have been many, many times. The list of humiliations go on and on and on.
Trump says he will put America first when it comes to foreign policy.
680 News Time, 4:15. Time now for 680 Sports.
From Sportsnet 590 The Fan, here's Alex Xero. James, the Blue Jays are off to a 10-12 start and not getting a lot of help from their bullpen, as Dan Shulman told the Andrew Walker show.
The Cecil Storin thing, though, it's a problem right now. I mean, you give away games in the 7th and 8th inning, you suck the life out of your club. That's a really difficult way to lose games.
And after missing 3 in a row, Russell Martin is back in the lineup tonight as the Jays try to avoid the White Sox sweep. Matt Dominguez will be at first. Marco Estrada versus Jose Quintana. It's the 7:07 first pitch on the Fan, Sportsnet 1, and the Sportsnet app. Earlier today, Toronto recalled Ryan Tepera and optioned Pat Venditti. While it's true, Patrick Patterson has a plus-minus of -42 over the last 2 games in this series, but Dwayne Casey says don't concern yourself with those numbers.
We asked him to do some things. He's at the 5 positions that he's not normally doing, just trying to get speed and quickness into the game. Again, I will trust him out on the floor at the 5, the 4, the 3, because he brings so many
positive things to the table.
Raptors will try to close out the series Friday night on the road against the Pacers. While the San Jose Sharks await the winner of tonight's Game 7 between the Anaheim Ducks and the Nashville Predators, and the Preds will try to get their power play going. They're just 1 for 23 in this series at the 10 o'clock start on Sportsnet. CBC tonight will have the Lightning and the Islanders beginning their Eastern semifinal at 7. On the pitch, leg 1 of this Champions League semifinal, and we have 15 minutes to go. Bayern Munich still trailing Atletico Madrid by a 1-0, and happening now at AT&T Park in the top of the second. The Giants lead the Padres 3-0. Hunter Pence with an RBI triple in a 3-run first for San Fran. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour, or anytime at sportsnet.ca/590. 6 City News Time, 4:18.
The Inn in Monte Carlo Inn stands for In Touch. You can stay connected to the office and the world at Monte Carlo Inns. And the Inn also stands for Incommunicado. As the founder of Monte Carlo Inns, Dominic Meffy, says, you can be in touch with it all or escape from it all. Your home away from home and your office away from the office. Monte Carlo.
Why pay too much for your alarm monitoring? The Monitoring Center specializes in taking over your existing alarm system for only $9.99 per month. You're not stuck with your current provider, and switching is easy. Call us today and take advantage of our 6-month free giveaway. 1-866-247-4999 or visit themonitoringcenter.com.